Hi everyone. Sorry, I'm not sure how else to open this, but I forgot to take off my hair. I wanted to take off my hair because I wanted to show you guys that I kind of re-dyed my hair. It's supposed to be brown, but it looks kind of like blonde right now. Oh, hello. Welcome to the live. Thanks for joining, by the way. So yeah. I wanted to show you guys. Thank you, thank you for the compliment. I got it done yesterday because I've started to see like my black roots. Thanks. I thought the pink one, like the faded pink one, kind of looked better, but this is more neat, and I didn't want to bleach the roots like 3-4 times like I did with the pink hair color. So I decided I was just gonna do it with this brown color so that we don't need to bleach it too much to get like a neat coverage. Hello, welcome. Thanks for joining. Let's get started with today's live. So if you didn't know, we're going to be making this today. I'm not sure how much of this we can make, but I heard that this is simple and that there's not many choices either, because considering, I don't think that there's gonna be a lot of choices either. So let's get started and open this up because I've seen what it looks like, but I've never actually opened a manual. So let's get started. Let's change the scene to that. Let's open it. I kind of don't like the way these kinds of boxes open, to be honest. They they scare me. Like, I'm scared of breaking the box. So I don't like those kinds of I don't know, mechanisms, I guess, best way to say. So all of the bases are really small. So this is what it looks like. So let's get started. And they're really small, actually. Look at that. They're actually really small. I didn't think that they'd be this small. I thought they'd be a bit bigger. I think, looking at this, since it doesn't look like there's a lot of choices, I think we can finish them today. And honestly, I don't think there's gonna be anything that we're gonna need to glue tack first. They look like pretty much one color for all of them. So I think this is gonna be a really simple build. So yeah, let's find our pieces and get started. This might be a shorter life than I expect it to be. Hopefully it's not too short. But yeah, let's see how this one goes. I don't really have much else planned for today, so I'm kind of surprised that there's only this much. But anyways, how are you guys? It's Fridays. I mean, it's Thursday. I'm hoping it's Friday because I wanted it to be Friday. I've I've had enough of the work week. It's been kind of busy and I've been losing motivation to actually work. But yeah, how are you guys? How's work for all of you? Or if you're not working yet, then how is your week in general, I guess? Because, I don't know, maybe it's because I'm still kind of like in New Year's kind of holiday mode. I'm used to not really working at around these dates because I'm still on leave, but I haven't really taken any leaves from this company, so that's not something that I decided to take this year. So my brain is still off on a vacation, on a holiday. Well, not really a vacation, I guess, but physically I have to be at work, so there's that. Well, how are you guys? It's been today is the It's been 5 days since the New Year's have started. Do you guys have any resolutions that you're hoping to achieve this new year? Or maybe any events that you guys want to attend? Because there's this event that I want to go to. It's called Tanoshi World. It's at Cubic. I'm going on Sunday, so if you guys want to catch me there, if you guys live around here, at least in the same city, then you guys can catch me there if you're interested in meeting up and saying hi. But yeah, um, it's finally another cosplay event that I can go to this Sunday, so I can whip out my third cosplay now. That's my third one. I'm hoping to get more soon, like in the near future. Maybe I'll add some to the truck tier so you guys can unlock like some special pictures that I don't release on Instagram or something like that. So yeah. Oh, hello, welcome. Thanks for joining. We are making blue horrors from Warhammer. Sorry. Oh, God. What? I don't know how it's spilling, but I feel it on my hand. Did I break the glass? No, it's cold. I felt the water though. Did I break it? I don't think I don't think I broke it. Yeah, it doesn't feel broken. So I'm just gonna put it on my desk mat because this desk mat was really cheap. So I don't really mind if it gets ruined. I mean, I hope not, but you know, this one I can kind of get easily, so I'm not all too worried about it. I'm worried that I can't get anything that's as cute though, so there's that. But I'm not really worried about the price. Meanwhile, for my table, I'm very worried because it's really expensive compared to the desk mat. So yeah, we're gonna just put it on a desk mat and what's it called? And protect our table. So this is supposed to go in this way, I think. This is supposed to be simple, but I think I'm overcomplicating it to the point where it's going to take me a long time to just figure this out. Is this supposed to go this way? Oh, I think I found it. Okay, so let's start cementing it. I think let's move the camera slightly this way so that when I move like this, I'm not completely out of frame. Anyways, yeah. So, in case you weren't here when I said this, I am going to be cosplaying more this year, hopefully. So, I might start adding some pictures to the truck tier. I'll be infoing on that on my Instagram. So if you guys are interested in seeing that, then you guys can follow my Instagram if you haven't already to see when I update it. You know, maybe I'll have some exclusive pictures up for grabs on truck tier so you guys can get one. I'm confused. Hold on. I got it to fit just now. So I don't know why it's not anymore. Maybe I should like aim it with the butt area. I think it's because it's really small that I'm getting slightly confused on how to like attach it. Cause oh, there we go. This is attached. Let's okay. Oh, oops. Oh yeah, I know you already follow me on Instagram. I'm just saying, you know, cause I do update everything on Instagram most. So in case there's someone here who doesn't know, then now you know. Instagram is like my main source of like content for me and for like when I'm outputting content, if that makes sense. So like when I'm consuming content, it's mainly from Instagram. So that's also, I think that also why I end up going through Instagram more often, checking Instagram more often, and I end up posting on Instagram more often as well. Because it's an app that I'm already in anyways, you know. So, yeah, I think that's like the main reason Instagram is like my main social media. It's just something I've already been using since the beginning. So, yeah. We've got that part down. I'm not sure if that was visible because it's really small and my camera's not that great. So I apologize if it's not completely visible, but I don't have another camera, so you're gonna have to contend with this. Apologies. Okay, so Instagram is still censoring me, but I at least put the reels. Ah, okay. Actually, I'm not sure if I've seen a lot of them or any of them. I'll check after this, though, if I have the time to. Oh, by the way, since I'm gonna do an announcement on Instagram as well, but like since we're here already anyways, right? I'll just say this as well here, maybe tomorrow as well. But I'm planning to have another YouTube channel made for the main videos that I'm making, so like for reviews, unboxing, stuff like that. I'm planning to move it to a different channel. This one that I'm already currently the one I already currently have is going to be mainly for VODs from Twitch, because it feels very messy and I don't like seeing how messy it is. So there's that. So yeah, I'll be putting up a link for that here as well in the panels later when it's up and ready. But yeah, please do follow and please do subscribe to it if you can or if you want to, because that one's actually what's it called, a past YouTube channel that I had, but I wasn't the face of the channel, so I'm repurposing that channel. So yeah, made my Gundam over the weekend, and my cat somehow got the head and batted it away to the bathroom. Oh no. Well, that happened, I think, often with cat owners, is it? Because my cat also do that when I leave my Gundams unattended. Anything unattended, actually. They like to bat my stuff off to the bathroom, or I think it was to the bathroom actually last time. So I have this Lego, well, not Lego, you know, this Lego plant. It was a succulent, and it was in an otter shaped pot, and it had these little like succulent leaves, and it was like just like a curved, like a rounded square piece, and it fell off while my mom was cleaning up the area. And while she was cleaning up the area, I think it fell not just on the rack but maybe to the floor as well, and I think my kids got to it, and then we couldn't find that piece for like a week or so, and my mom finally found it. It was already in front of the bathroom, so I'm not sure if I want to do this yet. I think I do. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna cement it onto the base, because I don't think I care enough to not do that. I don't know. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. Is this Warhammer or something like it? So this is Warhammer. I actually have other miniatures that are not Warhammer. My other miniatures are Malifaux miniatures. If you don't know what Malifaux is, it is like it's also a miniature game. It is more of a skirmish game compared to Warhammer, where Warhammer is more like a big army, and you gotta like pilot a lot of like little miniatures. Malifaux is a lot more skirmish, so it's more similar in that way to Kill Team compared to the 40k one. The miniatures itself are really detailed, really pretty as well. I would definitely recommend Malifaux models if you are into miniatures in general, like not just really the game. If you're into miniatures in general, you should definitely check that out. Their miniatures are really cool looking. It's hard to watch at the bus stop with people gardening across the street. Oh, where are you going? Or are you like going home or something? I'm not sure if it's like a thing, like I don't know how to explain what my thought process. So I don't take the bus often, if any, because it's kind of dangerous to do so. I think the connotation about it is it's kind of dangerous. Public transport here is not regarded as the safest way to travel, so my parents don't like it when I go on public transport myself. So it's been a while since I went ahead and got on a public transport. The last time it was when I was kind of rebelling against my parents, and they told me not to go by myself because they were worried, but I just hopped on the bus. I evaded them like they were the plague. It was very stupid of me because like I know that they just worried about me, but you know, I was a teenager at the time and I wanted to be independent. So yeah, in hindsight I feel terrible that I've worried them so much, but you know, I wanted to go by myself. So yeah, public transport is not the greatest here, and the connotation around public transport not the best. So I've had limited experience with bus stops, but I remember the last time I went, right, the public transport here has gone a lot better, and now it's like it's really cold in the bus. So that's something. I was freezing inside the bus. It was colder than my car. I was like, okay. And not a lot of people took the bus at the time that I was going as well. So yeah. But also there are also like female only buses, I think. The schedules are kind of sparse though. So it's kind of hard to catch them if your schedules really don't align. But yeah. I feel like I've off a gone off on a tangent talking about the public transports we have here. Yeah, there's a lot of public transports. The bus is the best one, I think, compared to microlet. If you don't know what microlet is, it's like a van. It's it's like a smaller van, I think. The back is cleared out. There's like seats on the sides of the car, so like it's not straight rows like you'd see in a car. So like it aligns with the sides of the car. So like if this is your microlet, it's here, the seats. So this is empty, so people can go through. Like they go in, they find a seat somewhere on the side, and then they walk out again like that. So yeah, that's a thing here. They feel less safe than the bus, because it's a smaller area, right? And like if you're the only female there, it feels very unsafe. Also, there's more chance of seeing another person on a bus, and like have more space on the bus as well, right? So I don't know, it just feels a lot safer. But yeah. Okay, thanks. Stay safe to you. Hopefully you get to where you want to safely. I think, wait, which one am I doing? Oh, okay. Wait. Is it? No, it's not upside down, is it? I feel like maybe I should be putting the camera on my left side so it's more visible. I hope it's visible. Anyways, so yeah, I guess that was my tangent on public transport here. I don't know. It's been a while though since I went on public transport, so views might have changed. Cause the last time I went on public transport was that, but before that I had a road trip with one of my friends, one of my bestest friends, and we went on a road trip all around Jakarta, and that was also really fun. But after that, it took me quite a while to go back to public transport, cause here it's mainly cars or bikes, you know. It's mainly your individual transport. Not a lot of middle class people use the public transport, bus, trains, etc. Some do, but most of us we use cars and stuff because it's just already highly available and it's easier as well. And you don't need to schedule yourself to do that. But, honestly, sometimes it could be better to just use public transport, especially if it's like a train or something, because the traffic here is hellish and I do not recommend. 10 per 10, do not do that. Like, do not drive in Jakarta traffic. It is terrible. I don't know how people survive after like driving through this traffic, because I did it once and I wanted to like off myself right then and there. It was so annoying. It took so long. Gosh, it was terrible, and everyone cut me off when they could. Oh, it was terrible. Driving here is not the best. And like sometimes if there aren't any police, or like the area isn't regarded highly because like there aren't a lot of police around in the area, then people just kind of do what they want. So if there's 3 lanes, one of them is supposed to be for turning to the left or to the right. People are just gonna use it to wait for the straight one, because they don't want to lose out on the chance on being at the front. So they just kind of block your way, your path. It's really annoying. Again, I 10 per 10 do not recommend driving in Jakarta, Indonesia in general, I think. It's really annoying. And bikes have a death wish here. Like, I don't know. I've never seen people who are less aware of their surroundings here compared to the people who ride motorbikes, because that's their like spatial awareness is terrible. I don't know if they notice that I'm behind them and I'm also not going like 10 miles an hour, right? Like, I'm going a lot faster than that, so like you should probably be careful, but I guess not. Anyways, enough of that. I feel like we should go on to another topic, because I'm ranting quite a lot when it comes to driving, because I'm very passionate when it comes to not messing up my lane. You know, I don't want to be late to places, or like I don't want to be stuck in traffic for like half the day. Okay. So I realized the trick with this cement is to not care about the price of the cement and use like 2 tons to have it stick right away like that. Like, it's not moving anymore. But yeah, you have to use like a butt ton of your cement to make sure it doesn't move. Oh, hi, welcome. Thanks for the resub. Welcome to the live. You're 30 minutes late. Actually, considering it's kind of early, is it? I'm gonna look for the pieces first, because Warhammer's runners are a bit spaced out. This one is a lot better than yesterday though. Well, not yesterday, last week's, because this one actually have like an area that they're all supposed to be in. Like, I can find 4, 5, and 3 4, 5, and 6 all in the same place because they form one body. So if I found one, I'll find the rest near them. The other one, it's from the newer Kill Team set, and it's terrible. You had to like kind of do some detective work to actually be able to find the part. It's really bad. But I mean, the models itself are the same quality. It's just kind of annoying to have to do so. Because I don't want to be like using half the time I'm building to actually like search for the part. Are these for a board game? No, they're for Warhammer. I guess you could call it a board game though, right? It's a tabletop game. Good enough. So these are Warhammer miniatures, and they're for my 40k army. Although, I'm not sure. Here, you can see it's written Age of Sigmar. So this is another like, what's it called? It's another type of Warhammer, I guess. But some of them are interchangeable with 40k. So even if it's made like for Age of Sigmar, I can use it for 40k, which this is going to go into my 40k army. Oop. You can't see the miniature, you can only see my hand if I go that way. But yeah, so that's what I'm building today. It's called Blue Horrors. So if you wanted to know what exactly it is I'm making today, it's the Blue Horrors for the Tzeentch for Age of Sigmar. And we need to clean these up, and I'm glad that they don't have as many mold lines as the other one. Because the other one, the Kill Team, I know I've said this a lot, but the new Kill Team starter set, the mold lines are on another level. The parts are kind of hard to find. Quality of the models are the same, but the build experience is a whole new different experience. It's a lot more annoying. This one is a lot better, but these I think are older kits, so there's that. I think the newer kits for Warhammer are just a bit more convoluted to build, I guess. But yeah, that's what I'm making today. This is what I'm making today. I've lost. Oh, this one. Oh, yeah, okay. So I thought I lost which one I needed to do because I'm already confused at this point. These don't. I don't know if these fit well, but the shape is so weirdly cut for me. It's kind of difficult to fit it. Like, see? I don't know if you can see it, but it's kind of hard to find the perfect place to fit it in. Oh wait, I think the tongue. Oh, okay. So I was trying to fit it that way, or some way other than that. But so this is the tongue. I don't know if you can see that. This part is the tongue, and you're supposed to slide it in. That's not okay, I guess. So let's add a butt ton of cement as usual. Because this one you need to like really add cement with this one. Like it's not enough to just add cement, you gotta like slather cement on it. And that's connected supposedly. It's not glued together yet, but it's connected enough. So we're gonna move on to the back of the head, which also coincidentally connects with the arms. Should be like this, I think. No? What? I think, honestly, making Warhammer miniatures, making Gundams, I have a lot more what is going on moments with, like, Warhammer miniatures. Because I think they're slightly more confusing, to be honest. Actually, I think they're a lot more confusing now that I'm thinking about it. I don't hate the build experience, but maybe I don't prefer it. I prefer that I can paint them without an airbrush if I want like a smooth finish. I mean, like, you can also use hand brushing for Gundam parts to get a smooth finish and all, but it's a bigger surface area, so you gotta have like more work, more effort put into it to get a satisfactory result if you're not using an airbrush and like you want a really smooth finish. But yeah, I need to seep in so much cement through this little crack. Ah! Hopefully I didn't move the other side too much. Alright, so this is number 3. Let's grab the little podium thing, little base, and secure that on. This is gonna be a lot faster than I think. Because they're pretty simple to build. I was expecting like 1 or 2 to have choices or something like that, but I guess not, because none of them have choices. You just kind of stick everything together, and they're all one color, so like it's all blue, and then maybe some of them have flames like these, but other than that it's just one color, so I get to attach everything. This is a really nice change. Usually I have to think if I want to like what's it called, if I want to use glue tack first or if I want to just right away cement everything. So this is a very welcome change because I don't have to think too much. I just need to look for the parts and like slam them together. I feel like I'm building Gunpla again. Speaking of Gunpla, if you haven't voted for which wing RG you want to see me make, you can do that on my Instagram. The poll is up. It's all wing RG, I know, but it's all different finishes, so you know, if you want to see a specific finish being made tomorrow, or started at least tomorrow, then you can go ahead and vote, because I don't really have a preference of which one I want to start first. So I'd like to know what you guys want to see first. So yeah, I think that's that for Gundams though. There's not much else. Oh god, okay. I also haven't watched the Witch from Mercury's newer episodes. It's been a while. I think I'm just gonna save it up to binge watch it once it's mostly done. 'Cause right now I don't know if I want to keep watching it first, 'cause I feel like I've been going through a lot of series really quickly and I need something to binge. Oh, I'm sorry, I haven't been getting any sleep these past few days. I don't know why, maybe like insomnia. But like I've been having such a hard time sleeping. It's kind of annoying me. I think I've been sleeping at like 4 a.m. It's been terrible. But yeah. So there's that. Also, in case you didn't know, I'm gonna use this penknife because it's a curve area and I can't get to it with a normal nipper. Like, it's kind of hard to. You can try getting to it with a normal nipper, but it's gonna take you a lot longer than if you do it with a penknife. So, in case you didn't know why I'm doing what I'm doing, that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. So yeah. I think that's that. We can continue to gluing them together now. So this guy is with this guy at the front like this. Yep. Okay, so we're going to add a lot and a lot and a lot of cement. Hopefully it doesn't dry out, because sometimes it dries out before I get to put the part on, and then when this one dries out it doesn't stick anymore. So hopefully it's still very wet when we put it on. So it sticks well. Hopefully it's also visible for you guys, because I'm trying to make it as visible as possible, but I'm not sure if I am being as visible as I can be. Okay, and this one is this way. Yep. Let's attach that. I always add like a lot of extra with this one, just in case suddenly it dries up all by itself. It's not sticking. There we go. Is it sticking? I think it needed more cement, because maybe it dried up a little bit. But yeah, we have our fourth baby. Let's add that on. I think I want him slightly, oh gosh, oh no. This one keeps falling off. The cement is not that strong. It's a bit annoying, but oh well. And that should do the trick. I think I want him slightly off center. But something feels like it's coming off as well. Oh, it's still that. Okay. Yeah, okay, I want him slightly off center, so let's add cement to this part. Oop. And I think I wanted it slightly a bit to the back. So I think that's good. Ta-da! It's the fourth one. What if we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ah! Oops. Sorry. And then we have 10 more. But it's this ones, the twin looking ones, and they're smaller slightly. So yeah, we're gonna try and finish this, I think. This one. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. I haven't been sleeping well, and it's been annoying me that I've not. Wait. We're here. Yeah. So it's been annoying me that I'm not, but it's kind of hard to sleep for some reason lately. So I apologize if I'm yawning quite a bit. Sorry. Okay. So I think after this one, the rest of the one from this runner specifically is going to be the Brimstone Horrors, which is the twin looking ones. So I guess we can leave this specific runner off to the side after this. Oh, I'm out of view. I'm sorry, I didn't know. Oh, it's this one. Am I in view? I think so. Okay, so let's leave that off to the side after this. Let's grab all of these little nub marks and throw them out the window. I need the pen knife. I think we're gonna need the pen knife a lot for this specific, like, kit. There's a lot of little crevices that are slightly curved and need to be cleaned out with the pen knife. Okay, and then this one is straight, so I don't need the pen knife. This one, I think this is fine without the pen knife. Okay, and this as well. Just need to scrape a bit off. Maybe with the pen knife it'll be easier. I'm scared of breaking this many because I tend to push down a bit sometimes, and I'm afraid I might accidentally push down on like the fragile bits. I don't know, is that a thing that you guys ever feel when you guys are like making miniatures or something? If you have. So let's move on to putting them together. So this goes like this, I think. No. Like this, I think. Because I am assuming... Wait, is that the tongue? That is the tongue, I think. At least I'm assuming it's the tongue. Is it not? Because if not, then it has this tail bit. It does have a tail bit. Okay, so it's like this, which is kind of weird. It looks kind of deformed, which I guess I shouldn't be saying anything about because the rest of this also looks kind of weird and deformed. So like, I don't know, who am I to judge, right? So let's just add some more cement on this to make sure it sticks, because if not, it will not. Okay, so oh no! Oh, I hate when that happens with this, because I have to put a lot of cement. It seeps off, and sometimes it gets on the plastic that I'm holding, and it'll leave a fingerprint. So if you can see, that part here is slightly wider, right? There's my fingerprint on it, at least a bit of it. I don't know what to do with it, cause I don't want that there. I don't know if I have to like sand it down, but then I might lose some detail, which I don't want. Oh well. We'll move on to there when the time comes. So let's put this together first and worry about that stuff later. Okay, so let's try not to add fingerprints to this stuff. I don't think it's a very good design choice either to have fingerprints on it. So hopefully we don't do that anymore. Okay. And that's our 5th boyo. He looks very excitable. That's what I'm gonna say. It's like the most the word that can relate to the most, I guess. Let's add some cement to his feet. Maybe a bit more. And hopefully this is centered. I think it should be. I'm just hoping it's centered on both sides, to be fair, to be honest. Oop, oop, no. It's not sticking, which is my peeve. Okay. We need to add more cement now. Their chaos units mess ups just add more character. That's true, but I don't want my, what's it called? My fingerprints I said this not too long ago. I don't know why I'm tongue-tied about it already. Like, yeah, I don't want my fingerprints to be a design choice on this. Like, other things, understandable, but I don't really want fingerprints to be the thing. Okay, so this should be enough cement to actually stick it down. And this is our 5th boyo. Let's move on, and hopefully we'll finish all 10 in like less than 2 hours, I think, because I think that's what's gonna happen, to be honest. So yeah, we're at E, so we're moving on to F. We need 16, 17, and 18. I don't know if I've said this enough, but like, I really am thankful that this one isn't as messed up as the new starter set, because at least I can find all of the pieces quite easily, and they're grouped together mostly. So like, it's not a nightmare to look for things, because the new starter set is a nightmare, to be fair. I don't know, it really is hard to find things on a new starter set. It's really annoying. I don't think I'll ever let that go, to be honest. It's really, it's like, I don't know, it feels like a downgrade. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but like, yeah, I don't like how annoying it is to find all the little parts, and then like I have to play detective to actually find the parts that I need, which I don't want to do when I'm building this stuff, you know? Like, I want it to be easier to find, at least, so I don't spend like 30 minutes just trying to find a part that I need for the next part. Okay, so I also don't like that they add so many little like nub marks to curved areas. Like, it feels very annoying, like intentionally annoying. I don't know, like, I prefer them on flat surfaces because it's easier to clean up the messed up nub marks afterwards. So yeah, so let's glue that together. Okay. I don't know how many of you guys build Warhammer or any type of miniature here, but I have a question if you do build them, because this kind of plastic and like plastic for Gundams are slightly different. So what cement so far that you've used works the best on miniatures, like washed and cleaned and unwashed and cleaned? Because so far I've not been finding any joy when it comes to building with the Mr. Hobby cements, but like, yeah, when it comes to miniatures, I don't like it. When it comes to Gundams, I think it's fine. I'm not sure though. I haven't tried this purple one on Gundams. I've tried the orange capped one on Gundams. Not a big fan. I prefer the Tamiya super thin or whatever that's called, the green one. That one is like my go-to at the moment, but like last time they didn't have any, so I ended up getting this because it was at the store. But hold on, I think I messed it up. Am I right? Oh, I'm not. Okay, so that's why it was really hard to put in, because it wasn't the area. But yeah, this cement, I gotta really load it up for it to have any effect. The Tamiya one so far is like the one that I don't really have to do too much, you know, like I don't have to put half the bottle to get it to stick. This one, I need to put quite a lot for it to have any effect. so I'm not the biggest fan. Oop. See, I put that much and it still doesn't stick. I need, like, so much to get it to even attempt to stick. Okay, I think that should do it. Okay, 6 boy. Sorry if that was a bit out of frame, but yeah. There's a little gap on the top. I'm gonna try to fix it. By adding a butt ton of cement. I don't think it will fix it, but you know, we can try. Okay. That's gonna loosen it up enough for me to be able to push it back in. Oh, yep, that did the trick. A bit, at least. Now the line isn't as visible, although it came off the base. So I guess let's add more. I've lifted a bit of the base with this cement already, so I don't know why it's not sticking. Okay. Okay. That should stay for good now. So that's 6 of our guys, and we just need 4 more. The extra thin, right? Yeah, the extra thin one works best as well for me. This one I'm using is the Mr. Hobby Mr. Cement SP. I don't know, I'm not into it. I think if I were to use it on Gundams though, I think it would work perfectly fine. In fact, it might work excellent, but for this, it's not. I don't know. It's very... Minis are picky, I guess. I guess that's the way, like, you could put it. Minis are just very picky, I guess. I don't know why. I don't know what's so different about the plastic, maybe, that it's this picky. Okay. 24, right? Yeah, 23 and 24 and 22. So let's cut this out. And this. I thought I cut this out already. This side, I mean. But I guess not. So let's clean that up, because I know I left a few nubs on it. But again, I'm just glad that this one doesn't have as many, what's it called, mold lines. Like, it doesn't have, I think, like, it's not the worst, at least. Oh, here it is. So my table is black, and the handle of this penknife is also black, and it kind of melded with my table because I couldn't find it. Okay, so there's that, and then I think that's, oh, here it is. There's more down here. And next one, I think this one we can cut with the nipper. Honestly, not the biggest fan of working with a penknife. I don't know, it's a bit risky for me because I tend to use a lot of force when I'm cutting. And it's not like I don't know what I'm doing wrong, it's just sometimes you can't quite control it. So I tend to accidentally overcut a lot more when I'm using a penknife. And it's not great, because like I don't want my miniatures or my Gundams or anything I'm making to get a cut. And like moreover, I don't really want to get a cut myself, because I keep getting cuts here and there when I'm building. Like, I don't know if it's gonna be visible here. It's not that visible. Like, if you can see here, there's like kind of like a line. I think the camera's just really bad because it's already really faded. I think you can see kind of like a faint little line over here. That one. Yeah, so that's because I cut myself while making my Gunpowder Builders World Cup entry when I tried to enter the competition. And I'm not keen on redoing that. I think I'm just very, I don't know, like clumsy when it comes to it, I guess. Wait, which one am I making? This one. And then this one, is it? I think it is this way. I'm not sure. It's not. I don't think it's definitely not tongue either. Am I? Oh yeah. Okay, so there was a tongue, just not the one I tried putting in. Okay, so let's fix this up. Honestly, I have to keep like reminding myself we need to work really quick when it comes to adding the cement on with this one. Because if it's not like slathered on like there's no tomorrow, and also it's already dried up, then there's no use. It's not gonna stick at all. So, you know, you gotta work really fast, and you gotta like really slather it on, like you don't really care about it, and that you don't care if it's gonna like spill or not. So you have to just, if you can, just dump the whole tube in there. That's like the thing that I have to work with when I'm using other cements other than Tamiya. Because like I gotta make sure it doesn't dry up. Because if it dries up, then it's not usable anymore. But also, you can't just add one layer and then quickly add in the part. You have to add like 3-4 layers and then quickly add in the part as well. So like you gotta work really quick when it comes to this. So this is our 7th model after adding it to the base. Hopefully this is enough to put it onto the base. And that's number 7. I am purposefully putting it slightly off center and a little bit to my right because there's this outstretched arm on the left and it looks more centered if I put it that way. So here's our 7th little blue horror, and we have 3 more to go. So I'm not sure if I see 3 more on the runners. I see at least 2 more. I don't think I see 3 more. Yeah, I don't think I see 3 more. Oh wait, no, I do. Yeah, okay, I do. Let's move on, and we need to cut 30, 29, and 28. So where's 30? Oh, here. 30, 28, 29. I think, oh, I'm not too visible. Okay. So I think we gotta move this way first. And then this, oh, that one's cut. So this side. And can move on to this side. Ooh! It fell to my lap. Thankfully, it's to my lap, because if not, we're gonna have to wait, like, to find it for like an hour or so, because my room is kind of a mess. So you won't be able to find anything quickly. I don't know, I'm very messy for someone who knows exactly where all of her hobby stuff is located at. Like, I'm only organized when it comes to my hobbies. I don't know if any of you also have that be like a thing for you. But like, I'm only organized when it comes to my hobby stuff. I know exactly where all my Gundam tools, all my Gundams, all my boxes, all the leftover stickers and parts are. I know where all the miniatures are as well. All the leftover parts for the miniatures. Where exactly everything that I need is for a certain build. And also, like, my paints are very organized. I have a desk drawer for that as well. But everything else, just very, very messy. And, like, I don't know, it makes people, I'm pretty sure it makes people question how the hell do I live like it. But, yeah. Wait, is it this to this? No, it's this to this, right? Yeah, it's this to this. And then it's this to that. Oh, okay, yeah. Lots of cement is the name of this game. So we're gonna add more than I ever think should be put on a miniature. And then attempt to add the head. Honestly, these are kind of ugly. But they're kind of cute in a way, so I guess it's acceptable. I don't know. I really like cute things. Like, when I play Pokemon TCG, my decks are usually quite cute. I don't really like the ones that look cool, even though, or like the meta ones, even though they're like the best deck in the format. I prefer playing the ones that I actually like looking at. Like, last time it was Sylveon, and then Espeon and Gardevoir and stuff like that, you know? Very girly looking things, very feminine ones. But I found that I did better when I used the ones that I actually do enjoy looking at. Because I don't get too lazy to look at it or like to practice, you know? Because with ones, if you don't like how they look, you're gonna get lazy to like actually practice. Okay. Let's hope it sticks for good. That's very fragile a point, because like, I don't know. Okay, you know what? Good enough. There's fur somewhere here. I don't know how to get rid of it. There's fur. Oh! This one can clip that. Not really, but, okay. Oh, there it is. So this tweezer doesn't clip properly. That's why I kinda don't use it often. But yeah. Sylveon Gardevoir was meta when it was tag team. It wasn't. It was also meta for a while, but the GX one was meta for a bit. But I played it up until Zoroark era, where it was already basically a handicapped deck. Because there was Zoroark, I think Metagross was also like an off-meta deck that was also a thing. And then Zoro Decidueye, I think. those were like the more meta ones, and then there's also Buzz Rock, where it counters Zororok, right? So there's a lot of other decks that would have been better, but I couldn't play the Zoros for the life of me because I didn't enjoy looking at them. So yeah, and I played it up until it wasn't meta anymore, and then also after that, I think I continued on with the stage 2 Gardevoir, like I think it was the small one. It wasn't the GX or anything, and it was already moving on to like the next. Like there was Ninetales as well. I think it was the one with Chikorita, Ninetales, Gardevoir. That was the deck, and then after that I had a really long hiatus. So 25, 26, and 27 is the ones that we're going to cut next. So let's cut those up. I also remember my very first Pokemon deck, competitive Pokemon deck. I wasn't good though back when I played this, so it was just for fun, I guess. So I'm still not that great to be completely honest, but I fare better now in competitions, though I don't really like competing. But yeah, my very first one that I remember being able to bring it to actual competitions and stuff, that was Espeon with something else, but Espeon GX, and I remember that it was just really good against Ho GX, because at that time it was just Ho Kyoe and then pass, and my Espeon's attack was to 30 plus energy, I think, if I'm not wrong. It's been a long time since I saw that card, or even thought about Pokemon, to be honest. It's been a while since I tried to compete again, but I got back into trying to compete not too long ago. It was December, I think, so it was last month that I actually competed again, but I didn't use any of the evolutions because it's not meta right now, and I don't know the meta this time around. But yeah, I was given the Mew deck, but because there was this deck that wasn't meta, it just suddenly came out of nowhere. It's the Dex Rotom. I couldn't counter that, so I lost there. So yeah, I think this is the second time though that I've lost to a Rotom deck. Well, not Rotom deck. This time it's an actual Rotom deck. It's an actual deck with Rotom as the main guy. And the one that I lost to the last time, it was wheezing and coughing, I think. That one was when I still played Reshizard. Yeah, so. Oh, I took my hiatus after Reshizard, not after Gardevoir. I stopped playing pink or purple ones after Gardevoir for a while, because it was the Reshizard Pikarom meta. So yeah. I'm not great at remembering the metas though, to be honest. I'm not the one who researches the meta on my team. So I kinda just sit there and eat up information when we're about to go compete. I don't know much outside of that. Because I kind of just let people think about that for me. I don't know, I don't feel any interest in learning the meta myself. And I don't like seeing people play cards. I don't know why. So, yeah. It's kind of boring for me to watch people play cards. I don't know why. Although, even if the game's really interesting, I'm not a watch kind of person. I don't like watching things like that. I feel I don't know, it feels nicer to actually experience it, so I guess that's why. But yeah, I used to also watch a lot of Magic card game videos because I was learning how to play Magic. I actually really enjoyed playing Winota because Winota deck, um, it was kind of gacha, but the luck was pretty good when I played it, so I kind of miss having that in the meta. But also, like, I discovered I like playing it after, like, it was about to be rotated out of standard, so I kind of regret that. But yeah. I feel like this is wrong. Oh, yeah, okay, so that was wrong. But this is really hard to put in. Okay. Okay. So let's do it when it's already like half on then. Because if not, I don't think we have a chance to put it on. Okay, so let's put that together. And done. Let's add it to the base. I was told to start playing Vanguard as well. I don't quite enjoy the game, though. And I know about other games like Yu-Gi-Oh! And stuff like that, but I'm not interested. Not too interested, at least, in those. Oh, I think I want it slightly to the back. So yeah, those are the games that I'm actually like more interested in. I think One Piece is on the rise nowadays, right? One Piece, and there was Flesh and Blood, right? Flesh and Blood. I think it's Flesh and Blood, yeah. But that one isn't really successful either, so there's that. Sorry. But yeah, so this is gonna be our last big blue horror. Next are the brimstone horrors, which I think we just need to cut out and put onto the base. So yeah. Flesh and Blood is the newest one. Yeah, so I don't think it's the newest one. I think newer one is One Piece one. So the One Piece TCG is the newest one here at least. And it's also the one that's drumming up the most hype at the moment. Flesh and Blood, the hype has already kind of died down a bit, so it's not as lively as it was when it first started out. But also I don't think it was that lively when it first started out, so there's that. Flesh and Blood, I think, doesn't have a huge player base here. The one that has the biggest player base here is, it's gotta be Pokemon, and I think Vanguard or Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic. I think those are the ones with the biggest fan bases, like player bases. Sorry, not fan base, player base. I think One Piece is starting to be more catered to as well, especially because the prizes are quite wow. Like they're quite amazing, quite big as well. Like, so I think that's kind of mainly why it's kind of risen to the spotlight nowadays. But yeah, I don't play One Piece though, because it's in Japanese and I don't wanna have to memorize a lot of things because I can't read or write Japanese or understand Japanese too well. So there's that. I don't want to have to memorize all of the cards, effects, and stuff, and then be surprised when I'm in game and I don't actually know the card that my opponent's using or something like that. So I don't play the ones that are just in Japanese. So yeah. Yes, to me, Magic is also the one that I prefer the most. So like we agree on that. I I can't quite afford to keep all of that hobby alive though, so I ended up choosing just like miniatures, gunpla, and stuff like that. I play Pokemon because I think it's the most accessible for me. It's not too expensive. Like Magic is quite high price of entry, especially if you're trying for standard. The decks aren't the cheapest. For Pokemon, the decks are slightly cheaper. Like they are quite cheap compared to Magic, so that's why I think it's also better for like me specifically to choose that one. But yeah. Sorry. But yeah. Magic, Pokemon, and other TCGs are interesting to me, I guess. That's that. I think that was the moral of what I was trying to say. But yeah. I have a team that competes for all of this stuff, so like I don't really mind not playing all of them because there's someone in my team who play that anyways. Like there's people who play a lot of Vanguard, people who play Tekken as well. So yeah, very diverse team. So it's not just TCG team. I think this is like this. Oh, I'm off camera, I'm sorry. Okay, I think I got the shape, so add the cement now. I think. Okay. That should be okay. And that should be stuck. Right. Let's add this to its base. I think slightly off center, or is it completely centered? Slightly off center. So like very slightly off centered will make it look more centered, I think. So we'll do it like here. I think this is good. Okay. That should stick. Oh no. I want you to be slightly more to the back. Here maybe. So I guess I was too forward with this one. Like I think around here is better. So like slightly behind this one. So I'll just add it to the base. The cement, I mean. Okay. Should be good. Should stick. And that's the last blue horror. So let's get started on the brimstone horror. Let me like line them up. There's a lot of them. I don't know how much I'm looking forward to painting these. I don't know if I want to just like sorry. I don't know if I just want to like grab a can of spray paint and just like spray everything. Feels like that would be like the most efficient route. But yeah, let's cut out all the brimstone horrors and stick them to their bases. Cause I think these are all just like one piece, right? And then there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, there's 10 of them. So let's just cut them all out first, and then we'll stick them all down to the bases. So start off with this one, because this one is the smaller runner, and I think it'll be easier to get the smaller runner out of the way first. Okay, there's like a little nub mark. Let's get rid of that. Okay, first brimstone horror. I'm actually kind of excited to paint all of this, but I don't know how long that excitement is going to stay with me, because they're all the same color, and I might get sick of it really quick. I've not finished my Space Marine kill team as well, because I've been busy trying to finish up my armies and stuff, so yeah. Dry brushing should be pretty quick and easy for the horrors too. That's true. I am planning to dry brush these. I don't think I'm going to like go all out with the classic painting method. I'm gonna die, I think, if I do that with this one. Like, because I am planning to have a Tzeentch army for 40k. So I don't think that that's the best idea to have like your main 40k army be something you paint with that kind of method, because you're going to take forever to finish your army. So I am planning to just dry brush it. For kill team, I decided to do like the classic painting method, because like it's only 6 Space Marines, like 6 Assault Intercessors, and I wanted to practice that painting style, and like I want to get like decals to actually put on that, so that's why I decided to do it that way instead of just like normal dry brushing. But yeah, I'm not doing that again for like a 40k army. I think my eyes, my arms, everything related to painting will just fall off, honestly, just because of how much effort that's going to be. Okay, let's clean that up. So there's this little nub here. Let's get rid of this. I'm still not a big fan of having it be in these little small crevices. This is kind of harder to clean up. Okay, there we go. I'm not sure if that was visible for you guys. Hopefully it was. So yeah, we have only 6 more to cut out. Wait, what? Oh yeah, 6 more to cut out. And then we can finally stick them to their bases, which I'm excited for, because this is the first part of my Tzeentch army, and that means I get to make my flamers next, and hopefully get more stuff for Tzeentch. I actually have the Lord of Change already, but I don't have the rest of the army, so I'm gonna do that later when I have at least like 40-50% of the army maybe done, because I don't know if I want to mess that up now, because I'm not the best at painting yet, so I want to learn more about painting like the bigger ones first before I actually paint it. So I don't want to mess it up and then regret it in the future, you know, because it's not a cheap product. I don't know if I can get another one if I mess it up, you know? Like, I don't think I can justify getting another one if I mess it up. I'm pretty sure I won't mess it up too badly, but also... Oh, thank God. I thought that was part of the horror. That's too big to be. Because, like, it's too smooth and clean to be part of, like, the horror's design. So, pretty sure that's just a nub. So, yeah. I'm pretty sure I'll get it done, but I don't think it'll be the best it can be, so that's why I'm, like, gonna wait until I practice painting more of these stuff. So, yeah. 2 more to go, and then we can finally put them on their bases. Let's cut them out very, very neatly, hopefully. And then the top part, oh, this side actually is not top. And then this one also has one on the side, then the top one. And let's clean it up before we continue to gluing them down. Okay. Wouldn't you be needing a lot more horse for an army? I'm pretty sure, but like, this is what I'm starting out with. This is the only one that I got for now. So we're only gonna be making these first for the night, and then from there, the other kit that I have is the flamers, so that's probably what I'm gonna be making next for my 40k army. But yeah, from there we'll continue building the army slowly, because I haven't gotten anything else other than the horrors and the flamers and the Lord of Change. But the Lord of Change was an impulse buy, so that one, that was supposed to be like last on the list for me as well, but like I decided to just get it because, like, you know, why not? It's a big bird and I like it. So yeah, let's put these on the bases. 1, 2. Wait, which way? Oh, this is where I cut it. And yay! Bases. So let's start gluing them down. To the base. This is gonna be a lot of cement, but yeah, again, not the best cement for this, so we are going to need quite a bit to get it to stick. These feel kinda fragile, so I'm gonna add a bit more. Ah! No! Wait, which way was it facing? Oh, this way. Okay. Okay. There we go. First one. And then next one. Is this? Oh, there's 2. I thought it was only 1 base. Okay, let's put it on. I'm sorry if I'm covering you guys with my arm, but I'm trying to stick it down, and it is not working out too well for me for some reason. So let's add some more to this part. This is gonna take a while. Okay, there we go. That's the second one. I'm pretty sure I'm not going at it by like its order, but I don't think that's something that I'm gonna fuss over about this. So it'll be in order of what I grab first. The third one, they look kind of derpy, to be frank. And I kind of like how derpy it is. Ta-da! I don't know why they don't quite look like flames without their color. They remind me more like tree trunks, maybe. So I don't know. I'm trying to replicate the colors for Tzeentch, for my Tzeentch army, so like I'm gonna try and stay true to it, but maybe if I wasn't, I would have painted these like tree trunk colors, because they remind me of trees rather than flames. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's just me. Okay. They're stuck, so we're moving on. Okay. So these, starting from these, I think there's a lot more to connect to the base, which I like. So it's not wobbling around, at least like not in my head. Because the ones with like only one point of connection, it kind of scares me that's gonna like fall off. Okay. Next. Okay. There's more. There's like 3 for these, so I'm pretty okay with that. Hopefully I get to get more stuff for this army soon. I'm pretty excited to actually start learning how to play 40k. The only ones I've played now is Kill Team, and even then I don't actually have the cards yet, so I've been playing kind of vanilla. Oh. So I'm hoping to actually start like for real, like actually play with the gimmicks and stuff soon-ish. But yeah, we'll see when I can actually do that. Hopefully soon. Because one of my resolutions this year is to play more Warhammer and actually start playing 40k. So like, hopefully this year I'm gonna get my army, like the base of my army done, and actually be able to play with it even if it's not fully painted. So I need to learn the rules as well for 40k, because I only know like barely for Kill Team as well, so it's not even 40k. So yeah, soon hopefully we'll play with Tzeentch, because this is one of my favorite factions, like favorite chosen factions. The other one is the Nighthaunts. Very interested in the Nighthaunts. I have like a base army for the Nighthaunts from a set where you get the elves, I think, and the Nighthaunts, but I haven't actually played with it, and I've only painted like a few, so hopefully, I keep saying hopefully I'll play it soon, but like yeah, I'm really hopefully like I'm really hoping to get time to play this year, because I've started it but I haven't actually had the time to actually really try it out, because I've been very busy with my work and stuff and other stuff, and like I always have plans on the weekends. It's kind of hard to make time. So hopefully, again, but like hopefully we'll be able to play this year. More at least. Last one, and then this set is complete. This is the first set that I think I can do like within a stream without like dying, because it's very simple. Because like my brain is fried usually by the end of this, and I'm like not in that state yet, so we're good, you know. Ta-da! The last horror, the last brimstone horror is done, and there's so many of these. There's 20 of these, and we finished them all tonight. I'm quite impressed at how quick these can be done. So I'm very happy that these are very quick builds. Like, I'm not spending 3-4 hours per how many models. So yeah, I'm glad that this didn't even take 2 hours actually. Now that I'm looking at like the time elapsed, I'm actually very satisfied that this is really quick. But yeah, So I was kind of thinking that it would be around 2 hours, but apparently it's like an hour 40. So let's just move the camera back first so that I'm in the middle again. I think, oops, sorry. I think this is where it was. Yeah, now I'm in the middle. So yeah, I can't believe we finished this army. Well, this set, not an army. But yeah, I can't believe we finished this really, really quickly. Like, I was not expecting it to be done this quickly. I'm really glad it was, and it's not too brain melting as well. So yeah, hopefully, you guys weren't bored for most of this. I try to be as entertaining as possible, but sometimes it's kind of hard when like I'm trying to focus. So yeah, apologies if it wasn't that entertaining. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me building this like set, I guess, today. I really do appreciate each and every one of you who come and watch my stream. And if you guys are interested, I go live every Thursday and Friday at 9. So 9 p.m. GMT plus 7, by the way. So if you guys are interested in watching Warhammer stuff, it's usually on Thursdays, and if you're interested in watching Gundam stuff, it's usually on Friday. So tomorrow I'm going live again. If you're interested, we'll be building an RG Wing Gundam. It could be Pearl Gloss, it could be clear, or it could be the normal one. So I'm still letting the polls decide on my Instagram. So yeah, we'll see which one gets picked, and then that's the one that we're going to go with tomorrow. So yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys again tomorrow, or if not, I'll see you in my other social medias or somewhere else. So yeah, if you haven't also checked out my other stuff, you can do so. I have a lot more content on my Instagram, and I recently started a TikTok again, but this time the TikTok isn't really something for content, like a curated content, so it's just really more like for fun. So if you guys just want to see some random stuff there, you can go ahead and follow me there as well. So yeah, I think that's all I want to say, and I just want to say thank you once again to you guys who come join my stream, even if you guys are just there. So yeah, thank you so much, and I'll see you hopefully tomorrow. Bye bye.